everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you have been watching me for a while, then you kind of know that I was put on a ban from buying makeup throughout the month of August. I've got like a hair everywhere, and I did it. I went through with it. I didn't buy any makeup. It was hard at points. I wanted to give in, but I did it, and now it's September and I can buy makeup again. So by the 2nd of September I brought a lot, so we're gonna show you what I got. So first off, I'll just dig into my MAC things. So the first thing I got was a lipstick. This is in the shade Saint Germain, and it just looks like this. It's just a bright pink shade, and I love it. I've been wanting Saint Germain for so long, and it was there. It was on like a collection or something like that, and I saw it and I was like, there, I'll take that. Next off, I got another lipstick. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. I think this is a new collection that they've got. I'm so out of the loop with collections because I've missed them all, so you know. But it just looks like that. It's like a pinky mauvey nude shade. I wonder how many times we hear that on YouTube. It's a pinky mauvey nude shade, and it just looks like that. So it looks a bit more brown once it's on the hand, but it looks a bit pinky brown, but I really like that. I think that's gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling, 'tis gorgeous. And then the final lipstick that I got from MAC is in the shade Gel, and it just looks like it's like a super bronzy, shimmery lipstick, and it's just there. I want to do a completely like bronzed out, shiny, dewy tutorial when I come back from Malta for you guys, so I picked up that because that's gonna be perfect. It's perfect, I promise. Then I picked up a lip liner. This is in the shade Hover. I've never heard anyone speak about this or see it, so I don't know, but I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's like a purpley deep nude shade. It's just beautiful, especially now that autumn's coming up. I will try and put this in a tutorial for you guys so you guys can see how it looks and how it works as well. Next off, I picked up a few of the eyeshadows. These are the Electric Cool eyeshadows. I think this is like a new collection thing they're doing. The first one I got is in the shade Black Sands, and the packaging looks like that. It's like a bigger tub than usual. And then it just looks like so. I'll swatch it, don't worry. Oh my god, it's so creamy. And it just looks like that. And it's black, but it's got like blue glitters, and it's gorgeous. I'm planning to do a tutorial ASAP for you. It may actually be up before this or after this. Stay tuned. I'm doing one tomorrow, so I don't know when it'll be up, but stay tuned. The next shade I got was the shade Electric Illumination, and this one is just like a silvery shade, absolutely stunning. They're so creamy. They feel like, there it is there. They feel like so soft and just smooth. I don't know how to describe it. These eyeshadows are absolutely stunning. And then the final eyeshadow that I got from MAC is in the shade Infraviolet. I don't know. It just looks like that. It's a beautiful purple with like blue sparkles in it, and it's just gorgeous. It's there. These angles, damn. Next up, I stopped off at Charlotte Tilbury. I've only got a few things from Charlotte Tilbury, but apparently, you know, they're like the bee's knees, so I thought I'd give them a little check out. There's a few things that I want to get from there as well, but I was just in a bit of a rush, so I picked up a few things. So I picked up two lipsticks. I picked up the shade Bitch Perfect. Excuse my French. Suivez-moi, s'il vous plaît, et c'est boulot. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. And it just looks like this, and swatched it just looks like so. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to say what shade it is. It's a pinky nude shade. So yeah, no surprise there. Then the next shade I picked up is in the shade Nude Kate, and their packaging looks like this. This is like a rose gold lipstick tube if you've never seen them before, and the product looks like that. And this one is just a nude, which is there. I wear a lot of nudes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love coloured lips, don't get me wrong, but you can't be a good nude. You don't know what I mean. And then the last thing I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury is the Supermodel Body Shimmer Shape, Hydrate and Glow. So the packaging looks like that. The product looks like so it's in a bronzy tube. Okay, and then you squeeze the tube and then you roll. This is so weird. Okay. And then it just looks like that. So you just roll it everywhere. It smells gorgeous. It smells like tiramisu. Right, now we're moving on to BIRTHDAAAAAAY, which is here. I made a BIRTHDAAAAAY order at midnight on the 1st because I've been waiting ages and I couldn't wait that long. So I waited 15 minutes after I was allowed to buy makeup and I made an order. So, you know. Slight problem, maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to start off with the free sample you get when you make an order at BIRTHDAAAAAY. I chose to get a foundation brush by BIRTHDAAAAAY brand, and I chose to get this because I like to use foundation brushes when I apply a face mask. I don't like using my fingers. I don't know why, I've just never liked touching my face. I find it disgusting. I just feel really so I like to use foundation brushes to apply my face masks, so I just picked him up because he was free. Next I picked up a few of the velour lashes, just because, I don't know, they look stunning, so I thought I'll try them out. I got the style Wispies Sweet Nothing, and they look like so very wispy and shortish but got a thick band, so I'll be using those soon, I assume. Then I picked up the shade Naughty Me, and these ones are just a bit more fuller and thicker. They're not very long, but you know, I'll cope, I'm sure. Then the final style that I picked up was in T.Ooh. These are more of a me lash. They go darker at the end and they go longer at the end as well. These are still the lashes that I tend to wear, so I'm happy about them. I picked up a backup of my Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Cream. You guys know how much I love this, so I just needed to pick up another one. I picked up two of the Too Faced Colour Bombs Moisture Plumping Lip Tints. I got the shade Bigger Berry, which just looks like so. And then it's just like a very, very light berry shade, like a very, very light berry shade is what I can really say. And then I picked up the shade Never Enough Nude. And then obviously that one is obviously a nude. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. And that one is there. So it's a bit more of a pinky nude shade. I need to go on a ban from buying nudes. It's like, it's taking the mick now, like, ridiculous. I then got a Laura Geller Baked Illuminator in the shade Ballerina. There's one that everyone's trying to get their hands on. I can't remember what it's called. But people are like going crazy to try and get it, but I just picked up this one because I was happy with this because it's a bronzy shade and I like to be bronze, and then when you swill it, it just looks like so. Hey, I don't have a nail on. And then swatched on the hand, it's just there. It's so shimmery, so goldeny, so beautiful. I'm probably going to be using that as well in the bronze tutorial I was talking about, because I'm just obsessed already and I've only just swatched it. I then got a Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown because I'm nearly running out of mine, so I just brought a little backup. I picked up a few brow pomades because mine have dried out basically, so I needed to get some more. I've got the shades Chocolate, which just looks like so, it's like a deep brown, beautiful colour. I got the shade Medium Brown, which looks like that, which is more of my colour. And I finally got the shade Soft Brown as well, which is a bit more of a lighty brown colour, which is perfect for when I wear my wig. I can use this. Then I kind of went a bit crazy for Kevyn Aucoin. I got a few of his things. I got the matte bronzing veil in the shade Desert Nights. Oh, it comes in like a little pouch. I like that. I like that a lot. And it just looks like so it's quite an orangey bronzer, which you guys know I love orangey bronzers because they make you look actually kissed by the sun and all that jazz. So Then I got the Celestial Bronzing Veil in the shade Tropical Days. And that looks like so, it's like an ombre effect, which is really, really cool. And then Swirled looks like that. So it's quite of a shimmery thing. You'd use that to like bronzy highlight kind of situation. This would be good for the strobing trend actually. I don't know if strobing's still in. I've never really got into it, so I don't really care. Then I got a Celestial Powder in the shade Candlelight. Everyone's been raving about this and I didn't even know until I brought it because I realised that it was like sold out everywhere. But I got it on Beauty Bay. It just looks like that. It's like a pinky champagne-y highlight and it's just gorgeous actually. It looks like an eyeshadow. Like look how tiny it is. What is up with that? And then I picked up 2 of the loose shimmer shadows. I've got the shade Candlelight and they just look like this. They're so cute. I love it. Where can I swatch you? And then swatched, it just looks like that. That is insane, right? And then you can like blend it out and it'll just, oh my god, it's gorgeous basically. Yes. And then I also got the shade in Topaz. It's more of like a bronzy shade. And then swatched, it looks like that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so excited for this bronze look.
And then last but not least, I brought some, I just hit myself in the head.
And then last but not least, I brought myself some Zoeva brushes. You guys know how much I love Zoeva, so I decided to buy some more brushes from her. The first one I got is a 101 Luxe Face Definer. If you'd watch my favourites, you guys know that I love that MAC one that just goes like that. This is sort of the same concept in that it's like tapered. So if you guys are looking for a MAC dupe, maybe try this. I'll try it out first and let you guys know my thoughts on it. But I more than likely will love it because I love all of Zoeva brushes. I then got the 114 Luxe Face Focus, which just looks like this. It's like a paddle brush, but it's a bit more pointed. I don't really know why I got this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I will try and find a use for him. Then I got a 317 Winged Liner, mainly for my brows. I don't really use gel liner that much as I used to, but I got this for my brows mainly. But yeah, it's just a normal winged liner brush. And then finally I got this. This is the Zoeva Rose Gold collection. She's done 2 Rose Gold collections. There's one with the brown handles and one with the white handles. I think the brown handle one is the first one and the white handled one is the second one. So I just got this one because, I don't know, I just fancy this one a bit more than the other one. So it comes in like a little cosmetic bag, which I think is adorable. I love this. It's going to be perfect for traveling, putting all my brushes in and just being done. And then these are the brushes that I got. So I got a 224 Luxe Definer crease brush. This one is just a bit more smaller than the 221 Luxe Soft crease brush. I got the 322 Brow Line, which just looks like that. It's a really weird brush. I'll have to try and use this on my brows and see what happens. If not, it'll be perfect for the brow concealer that I do. Then I got the 227 Luxe Definer brush, which is just like that. It's a bit more flatter than the 221, and this will be perfect for when you want to get like in the crease, like just in the crease, and for the lower lash line as well. I then got the 142 Concealer Buffer. I wouldn't use this for concealer, I'd use it for nose contour personally, but yeah, it's just like a rounded shader brush. I got the 315 Fine Liner brush, and it just looks like so. This is perfect for when you're doing your fleeks, so they're on fleek. I tried to say like fleek and flick at the same time, but it sounded wrong. Then it's the 230 Luxe Pencil. So this is just a standard pencil brush, which is good for the underbrow highlight and the inner corner highlight especially. Next up is the 237 Detail Shader Brush. So it's just like a small eyeshadow brush really. The 234 Luxe Smoky Shader. It just looks like a flat eyeshadow brush to me. I don't know what it's all about shader. I wouldn't use that to shade, like you couldn't shade anything with that. Then it's the 226 Smudger Brush, which is perfect for when you want to like smudge out your waterline liner. It's the 231 Luxe Perfect Crease Brush. This is just a more tapered, pointed crease brush. Then I got another angled brush. I didn't realise that I came with one and I brought one, but now I have 2. Then finally, the last brush you get is the 228 Luxe Crease brush. This one is just a bit more thinner and narrower than the 221, and it would just be using for a bit more precise crease colour and shading and that. But yeah, so that was my desperately needed haul, I suppose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. If there's anything in this video that you want me to use in tutorials, then please let me know. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and until next time guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!